Wow, YouTube. I'm allowing myself to go down this rabbit hole. What's up, everyone? My name is Mackenzie. I am 22 years old, and I am a college student at the lovely East Carolina University. And I am starting a lovely vlogging channel on things from college, living at home, relationships, things like that. And you know, living with a ton of animals. Now currently, while I'm living at home, I have 12 animals, 3 fish, 7 dogs, and 2 exotic animals. I think they're considered exotic animals. So, with this first video, I feel like I'm going to introduce you to the animals. These 2 little rascals are my exotic animals. These are my babies. This little guy right here is Pablo, short for Pablo Escobar or Picasso, depending on who you talk to. And the one that just went and hid, that is Maria. Come here, baby. Pablo, he is about 16 weeks old, born on November 11th. He's a panda-colored ferret. And he's my baby. And Maria, she is about 9 weeks, 10 weeks old. No bite. They're my exotic animals. Now you're gonna have to forgive some of the camera angles because I'm currently recording on a phone while my camera is getting fixed, because basically Walmart, when I bought it, lied and said I could return it whenever I want with a store warranty. Yeah, that's not fun. Pablo's my baby. Currently, they're not out of the cage right now because I'm by myself. And with the other 7 animals, I like making sure someone's home to make sure when they're running around that they're okay. Because 5 out of the 7 dogs like them, but the other 2 are kind of sketchy. So we want to make sure these little babies are safe. Hey, my little baby. Mwah. Yes, I know you want to be free. I love you, sweetie. Mwah. And this is their cage, because people are always sketchy when it comes to showing off their cages. This is their cage. It is the Ferret Nation model 182 double unit. I wanted to get them the biggest cage possible because I'm pretty sure, even though they both were considered the runts, they are going to be the biggest babies, because Pablo was really tiny when we first got him. Look how big he is. He's already pretty big. Like, that's my arm. For scale, look how big he is. And down there on her little heating pads, 1 through 7, that's Gigi. She's my chihuahua. She's one of them. 1 or 2. She's a shy little baby. She doesn't like being recorded, so I'm gonna just let her sit. Now to find the other ones. That's our lab, Bella. Bella is about 2 years old, 3 years old. She is a pure yellow lab. She's a sweet, lazy baby. And this is Nene. She is a 7-year-old pug chihuahua mix. And she is actually blind. You see some of the little... What? Jesus. You see some of the little... Sorry about the heater. It's winter. You see some of the little skin marks. That's where she has like little staph infections and stuff. We think she went blind, and she's actually more pug looking right now. But when she was younger, she actually looked a lot more like a chihuahua. Actually a lot like Peanut. You see the little brown chihuahua right there. But we think she developed a tumor that pugs can get called Cushing, from a disease called Cushing's disease. Pugs get it often. It's a tumor on their pituitary gland. It causes them to go blind, gain a lot of weight, makes them susceptible to a lot of staph infections. But Nene, she's my dog. But when I went to college and lived on the dorms for 3 years, she really attached to my mom, but she's always really good to see me. She's always really happy to see me, huh? She's a sweet baby, huh? I always make sure to give her extra lovin's when I see her. Huh? You a good girl? Here. Oh, she loves scratch. She loves when you scratch her chin. Those are the two boys. That is Benny. He's the king, as Mama likes to call him. He's our king because without him, as my mom says, Bubbo! Without him, as my mom says, there would be none. No fish, no ferrets, no nothing. Because he was the first dog that we ever really got after my mom's first dog, Coco, she passed away when I was like 6. He was the first dog we got after Coco passed away. He's God. We don't even know how old he is. Hi, Gigi. You being a sweetie? Hi, Bella. See, whenever one gets attention, they all want attention. He's the dog that led to the madness with all the animals. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi. You being jealous? Yes. Hi. This always happens when I try to do anything. Hello. Whenever I sit on the floor and try to do anything with them. Okay, who have I not introduced yet, Bella? Hi. Oh, that is Sadie. She's the second dog we got. She came literally right after Benny. She likes talking, so if you ever hear her barking in a video, Bella! If you ever hear her talking in a video, she's probably saying mama or something. Hi! You know I'm recording, don't you? You want to be the star of the show, don't you? Nay! Hi, baby. It's just Bella. Hi. One thing with pugs and a lot of dogs when they go blind is whenever something spooks them, they snap. Yeah, she's one of the dogs we worry about with the ferrets. You know, like when I said earlier about 5 out of the 7. And actually for the town that I live in, 7's like the legal ordinance when in town. Because I work full time when I'm in school. Whenever I tell my kids I have 7 dogs, they're like, do you live in the woods? And I'm like, no, I live in town. 7's actually the legal limit. But, hey Bella, if you hear sniffing, that's Bella. But yeah, she's very easy to spook. She's very easy to spook, which is why whenever the ferrets are down running around, I always want to make sure my mom's here because she's always sitting with my mom if she's here, and so I'm always sure that if the ferrets are with my mom or running around, she's with her, so my mom can tell her it's okay whenever they're here. Who have I not introduced? Up there on the couch, that's Peanut! And that's Bobo. Bobo's also my dog. He is my emotional support animal that I'm working on getting registered. Bobo! Come here, Bobo. Come on. Hi, buddy. He's my emotional support animal that I'm working on getting registered. Whenever I move out with the ferret, he's a dog that my camera's really weird switching angles whenever I'm trying to film. He is the dog that I'm going to be taking with me, along with possibly Gigi and Peanut, if my mom will let me take both of them. But my camera's really weird switching angles whenever I'm trying to film. He is the dog that I'm going to be taking with me, along with possibly Gigi and Peanut, if my mom will let me take both of them. But he's the dog I'm taking with me, and I'm working on getting him registered as my emotional support animal, since I am registered with clinical depression and anxiety and those other things that I have going on that you will hear about when I talk about things like mental health and stuff like that. Hi, Bella. Oh, God. Hello. Ah! Hi. Hello. Hi. But yeah, Bobo is my dog that I'm going to be taking with me. Oh, Bella Butt. Hi. Bella Butt, hello. But yeah, now that I think introduced you to all the dogs, I think it's time to introduce you to the fish. He's the dog I'm taking with me, and I'm working on getting him registered as my emotional support animal, since I am registered with clinical depression and anxiety and those other things that I have going on that you will hear about when I talk about things like mental health and stuff like that. Hi, Bella. Oh, God. Hello. Ah! Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi, but yeah, Boho is my dog that I'm going to be taking with me. Oh, Bella Butt, hi. Bella Butt, hello. But yeah, now that I think, introduced you to all the dogs, I think it's time to introduce you to the fish. Now the 3 fish that we have, they are all bettas. They're in 3 separate tanks. One of them is in a 1.5 gallon tank, and the other 2 are in 2.5 gallon tanks. Now these fish we all got really quick by each other because we all got them from Walmart. Now, before I say this, the way I found these bettas was very not great. Walmart, if you go look at the fish, if your store does carry, sorry, I'm just plugging in my Betta's tank. If you look at their fish, you'll see that all their fish on the main aisle are very clean. Excuse any rustling you might hear. The ferrets are destroying their little house that I made them. They're very clean. There's no gunk in them. You don't see any fish poop, that kind of thing. And they all have clean water. They look like they're taken care of regularly. They look like their water's changed regularly. And then, putting dogs up here, sorry. And then there are the bettas. Now the first betta that I'm going to introduce to you, his name is Jeffrey. He's my betta. He's my betta that I'm going to take with me. His water looked a lot like the water in the betta that I'm going to show you, because sadly I did not take a picture of Jeffrey's actual water when I brought him home, but the water that I'm going to show you is basically the same water that Jeffrey had when I brought him home. The only difference being Jeffrey's water actually had pieces of like his tail that had been broken off for whatever reason, stress, whatever, broken off in it. Now, I know what some people think, you know, bettas, they don't really need a lot of space, what have you, but I personally don't think that's true at all, and I'll look up some research to back this up as well. Yes, bettas, when they're in the wild, what have you, they live in ponds and stuff like that, but when that water in that little mud pond or whatever they live in, excuse me, I'm getting a little worked up, is not clean and does not have the nutrients or things that they need anymore, they can jump out of it. They can move. They can leave it. The bettas that, you know, I found at Walmart the first time, they couldn't just jump into a new cup of water. You know, in the picture that I showed you, or pictures that I showed you, this was after I contacted Walmart on Twitter the first time. And they said they would contact the store that I live near that they found them at. So if you live near a local Walmart, I would like go check on the betta fish. They're usually like thrown in, hidden behind like, you know, the glass tanks. And if you're thinking about getting a betta fish, like really do your research, because, you know, the Walmart employees that, remember how I said Sadie Apps? Anyway, the Walmart employees, they'll tell you, you know, oh, you just need a glass bowl, and, you know, you just need to make sure you change the water, you know, when you look things up, they'll tell you, you know, you need to have... Sadie! Ma'am, do you want your collar? Sadie, out, out. But anyway, when you look up online, they'll tell you, you know, their water needs to be at 70-something degrees. They need to have, you know, a 2.5 to 5 gallon, 2.5 gallon tank per beta that you have in the fish. So if you want to have more than one beta per tank, you need to have a 5-gallon tank, or else they're going to fight each other because a 2.5 gallon tank's too small. And, you know, it needs to be kept at a certain temperature, and they need to have so much food every day, so much room to swim around. They need to have somewhere to move, somewhere to sleep. And, you know, if they start swimming up at a vertical angle, that basically means that they're dying. You know, before my mom got a beta from an actual pet store, the last one we got from Walmart, it, like, died because we got it too late, basically. And it looked like part of its lung was coming out because of, you know, just the conditions it was kept in. So that's my little rant. Now it's time to meet the betas. This is Jeffrey. Jeffrey, he's a crown tail beta. All the betas that you'll see today, they're crown tails. He is a pretty boy. He has a lot of different colors. He has a lot of, like, iridescent different colors, some red, some blue, some black. He's a pretty boy. He's mine. Damn. Rude. But yeah, he's the beta that I said has little bits of scales missing. Now this room is dark because I'm introducing you to my mom's pretty boy, who is another Walmart beta that she rescued. Sammy. He's another pretty boy. This is the one that I said was in a 1.5 gallon tank. But that's okay because, you know, he has a lot of room to swim around. He's not as big as the other two betas that we have, Jeffrey and the Mr.Limpet, that are my mom's too. But Sammy, the reason I'm showing you off in the dark is because he's really pretty. He has a really pretty, like, red color. And he didn't look like this when my mom brought him home. He was really, like, sunk in, kind of. And he actually likes playing, if I can get him to move. He's really pretty. And he'll actually, like, if I can't do it right now because he just ate, but he'll actually get food off my mom's finger. He'll, like, if you hold your finger like this, he'll get food off of it, and it's actually really cool. And the last one, if I can find him there in that corner, that is Mr. Limpet. He is the only one we didn't get from Walmart because the one we got from Walmart passed away. His name is Mr. Limpet. He is a really pretty crown tail beta. He is in a bigger tank because, like I said, he's a lot bigger than Sammy. Sammy, I think he is a different color or a different type of beta than Jeffrey and Mr. Limpet. Mr. Limpet, he likes hiding. He likes hiding in the plants and stuff like that. And, if you're wondering why, like, Mr. Limpet's, and Sammy's water is a little cleaner than Jeffrey's is because, you know, it's time to change Jeffrey's water and stuff. So, yep. Those are all of my animals. What are you two doing? Those are all my animals. I thought they would be a good first video because they're so cute. And I have a ton of different ones. And knowing my family and me and my boyfriend, there will probably be more. And you'll get to meet the boyfriend later. His name is Aaron. He is the best man in the world. Maria, you sweet girl. I know you want to run around. I'm sorry. But again, my name's Mackenzie. I haven't thought of a really great name for this channel yet. But as soon as I do, I will. And I know this channel name has like Pablo Ferret or something like that because that's my ferret's Instagram that I'm going to link in the description if you want to follow the sweeties. So, yep, if you want to follow them, and there'll probably be some features from my other animals, you can. So, yeah, anyway, thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.